and that's just you. And once you know something, that's when you realize the importance of it. I feel so old while making this video. This is coming very personally. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video on this channel and I'm Aditi Trehan. I'm 19 years old and this video is about a lot of things that I have learned in the past 19 years of my life, and I wish I would have known about them when I was 16 years old, so the last 2-3 years would have been very easy for me. I feel so old while making this video because I had this realization that this year I won't be a teenager anymore. This is my last year of being a teen, so I really wanted to make this video. So things I wish I knew when I was 16. Let's begin. First thing that I wish I had learned when I was 16 is that mistakes are okay. I remember until last year I used to work at this old age home, and there was this uncle that I was really fond of. I really loved talking to him. He passed away last year. But I remember once I was talking to him and I was constantly ranting about some mistake that I had made. He kept listening and then he said that, Peter, you know what? If you make no mistakes ever in your life and one day you achieve everything that you want X, Y, Z, you achieve it all, then you just won't know how to take care of those things and you would lose them like this. So every mistake that you are making is making you learn so many things, is shaping you as a person. He really put me into that mindset that whenever I was making a mistake, I started thinking that, you know what, at least I learned something out of it. At least now I won't do this thing again. And I think that's what constantly shapes you as a person. Moving on, and this is coming very personally, grades are not everything. Because I used to be a person who would constantly study, get good grades, compare her grades with others, and even if I had 24 or 25, I would still not be happy because where is that one mark? I was that kind of kid. And I used to judge people's personality based on their grades, which is, now that I look back, is the worst thing that I had in me. So I would not say that grades are not important. We live in India, grades are important, but they are not everything. Now that I'm in college, I genuinely realize that your skills and your personality, they matter a lot more than grades. Even for yourself, please do not ever let your grades affect your mental health, because that's just a vicious cycle that many people, including me, get into. This point is that please take care of your mental health from the beginning. This is also coming from a very personal space because 16 was the age when I had symptoms of anxiety, but I ignored them. I did not pay much attention to them. I thought that I had better things to do. But those small signs later manifested into a big problem, and I had to get intensive treatment to get rid of them. So if you show even minor signs of anxiety, depression, please get help. Please do not ignore the signs, because later on these small problems will manifest themselves into major ones. Not everyone is your friend. And I learned this in a very hard way because when I was 16, I had a group of friends who were very toxic. And the main point about this is that I was so oblivious. I did not pay much attention to what was happening around me. I had zero awareness, and I found out very late that they used to bitch about me and try to exclude me from everything. Obviously, it was very difficult for me to find new people who were genuine, especially when I was 16. You were supposed to have friends by then, no? So it was very difficult for me. But I believe that once you get into that mindset that now I will only allow good people in my life, then you genuinely interact with people, because I have seen that the friends that I have made from them are still in my life and they are genuinely very good people. So don't consider everyone your friend. Don't go ahead and tell your stuff to just everyone, because I'm telling you, if you just go ahead and tell your problems to everyone, 90% of them would be very happy that you have those problems and they would just sit in a group and make fun of those people. I'm saying this from personal experience. Not everyone is your friend. Also, please take care of your self concept from the very beginning. Because I know when I was 16, I had this high self esteem, high self confidence. But every mistake that I made, every bad incident that happened with me had such an impact on me that by the time I was 18, my self concept was at the ground. And once you lose something, that's when you realize the importance of it. Instead of regretting it later, letting it all slip away, please take care of it from the beginning, because everything that happens to you in that age affects you a lot, and ultimately it affects how you see yourself. But if you see yourself negatively, you are nothing. So please take care of your self concept from the very beginning. Because I am 19 years old and now I realize that self love is the most important thing. Because if you don't have it, you will let people treat you like shit. Don't ever compare your journey. Everyone has their own timelines. I would also look at people and just think, oh my god, they get everything that they want. They just put in a little bit of effort and they get it. And now I look at those people and they're nowhere. And some people who are like really bad at stuff, they are very good at a lot of skills now. So it's just your timeline. Everything happens when it's the time. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone on this planet has a different journey. How can you compare yourself to a very random person, maybe the person who is sitting next to you on the seat, and just compare your life to them? That's just weird. Then, no matter how difficult life gets, just do not give up on your hobbies, because we live in a society where grades are given the utmost importance, and often we just give up on our hobbies because boards are coming or because exams are coming, and we think that what, first let's give the exams and then we'll restart and everything. But you will always have an exam, you will always have something important coming up. You cannot just stop living your life because of the deadlines. And I gave up a lot of my hobbies when I was 16. Now I'm 19. This is the first regret that I have right now. Lastly, you don't need to have it all figured out. 16 is the time when you are sort of put in a situation where the society expects you to decide what you want to do in the future, and your friends start deciding, so you feel that sort of peer pressure that their life is all figured out, mine is not. What will I do after 12th? What stream will I take in 11th? If you are not able to decide on those things, it's okay. It does not matter. Do not feel that you will fall behind in life if you just do not take major decisions right now. That is just not true. This is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.